Hey folks, okay. So the other day I took the old Falcon here, which if you've been following me, I kind of putting it all together here. But anyway, I took it for its kind of like longest voyage I've been on yet. I went down from up here and went to the top of the mountain in Greenbrier down to Hendersonville, and did great all the way there. And then, but on the way back, so basically it was like about a 45-minute drive each direction normally in a normal car. And so on the way there I did great, but on the way back it didn't make it up the hill. Didn't make it up the hill, and it stopped. So okay, so after it stopped, it just kind of, I was like first I was in third gear. This is only a 3-speed, and I was in third gear, then I was in second gear, then I was in first gear, then it died, so I didn't make it. So I pulled over and then got out, checked it out, looked inside. Nothing was nothing was spewing out or anything like that, which is good. And then so I gave it another try, and it started up, and then it made it back home. So I'm thinking that it was hopefully the fuel pump. So this thing's, this is a 57-year-old car. The fuel pump there don't really look 57 years old, but if I'm gonna drive this around, I want to get all the bolt-on stuff to be pretty much, up to snuff. So anyway, so I bought a fuel pump off of I think it was eBay. Cost me about I think it was 35 bucks or something like that on eBay. So anyway, so I am gonna put that in. So let's see how it goes. All right, I'm taking this one out. I'll put this new one in. All right, so I'm taking this thing out of here, and it's pulling away from the block there. So that's the arm on the pump, And so I'm thinking, since it's pulling away, maybe the cam inside is at its higher spot, so it might be kind of hard putting it back. I kind of remember years ago on a Falcon putting a water pump or a fuel pump on, and it was pretty hard too. So anyway, I'm gonna probably, I'm gonna manually rotate this thing by hand with the fan, see if I can find a lower spot. So all right, so another thing I was thinking, that if it's not the fuel pump, but this is cheap enough, and I assume I'm going to put one on it, then it might be this this little filter, right here. Could be plugged up maybe, or it could be, I set the timing, I set the points, it doesn't seem to be missing from the spark plugs. It's possible that it has a bad spark plug wire or something like that. So I noticed that. Another thing I do know out of this car is it has a pretty rough vibration out of the back of the motor somewhere. I'm hoping that's the clutch that's kind of maybe falling apart or something. So, but all right, so we got our new fuel pump in here, and of course it's like the easiest fuel pump you can possibly put in, probably. I don't know, is there an easier fuel pump to put in than one of these? And it doesn't have any leaks. And I also took off the little filter on the carburetor and blew through it. It's absolutely clear, so that is definitely not the problem. So not making up the hill. Right now I put everything back together. Feeling pretty good. I still have a bit of a leak on the thermostat housing. So I tried to buy one of those today. It doesn't seem like it's around town. Everybody has to special order it. They used to be everywhere, man. You could buy, generic chrome ones at Pet Boys and stuff like that. So anyway, so I'm going to take it out on the road and see how it drives. All right. I don't know. I think I'll try to hook up a camera for that. It's nighttime here in Tennessee, but what the heck. a nighttime Falcon driving video. All right, so here we go. Got our new fuel pump in here. Okay, let's go. It's nighttime. Let's see how we go here. So like I said, we went for a drive down the hill, and then when we came back, we didn't make it up the hill. But after we stopped and pulled over, okay.
Uh-oh. There's something wrong with it?
There's something wrong with one of the brakes.
Okay.
That's okay.
You need to be careful with that, Glenn.
That's okay. Oh, it's a lot higher. I think that definitely was a fuel pump. It wouldn't kick up that hill right there very good before. Yeah, it feels like it has a lot more power. Something else going on. All right, let's go back. It's not something's wrong.
Exactly. Kind of scary.
No, it's not that scary, but I don't want you to break down, so
I know.
anyway, well, we didn't make this one either, so there's something else going on here. I'm floored right now. Chugging. Maybe the timing is off. I said the timing, but the vacuum advance was sucking so hard. I think you're supposed to disconnect the vacuum when you set the timing. And I did that. I set it to 5 degrees before top dead center. But maybe I'm supposed to set it with the vacuum advance on. I don't remember that. So somebody comment, let me know what it is. Somebody comment, let me know how to set the timing, whether you leave the vacuum advance on or off. All right, okay, you can turn it off. All right, so we didn't make it back home. Didn't make it into the driveway all the way. And looking at it, it's got fuel. It looks like what's happening is the leaking thermostat housing is leaking all over the distributor cap and getting it wet, and then probably has old wires, so they're really susceptible to anything like that, and it isn't working. It killed it, so, but it's just soaking wet back here. So anyway, I gotta leave it here, kind of halfway hanging out of my yard here, and I will get back on this. Hopefully I will figure this out, and that'll cure this thing, and I'll zoom down the road.